Once upon a time, there was a little girl in a quiet village, a girl no one thought much about. She was not the strongest, nor the richest, nor the... Her clothes were simple, her voice soft, and her life, at the beginning, seemed like any other. But deep inside her lived a fire, small, hidden, but stubborn. She grew up listening more than speaking. While other children played loudly, she would sit close. Elders absorbed their stories like dry soil drinking rain. She learned early that life was not just about what one sees, but what one stands. And so she watched, she listened, she remembered. Life did not come easy to her. There were days her stomach went to sleep hungry. Days when the sun felt too hot and the work too heavy. She carried water from far distances, helped her family in ways that stretched her beyond her age, and still found the strength to dream quietly at night. As she grew older, challenges came like storms. Some tried to silence her, some doubted her worth, some laughed at her ideas. But each time, life pushed her down. She rose again, not loudly, not with anger, but with a quiet determination that refused to break. She began helping others, even when she had little for herself. If someone was hungry, she shared. If someone was lost, she guided. She listened. Slowly, people started to notice, not because she demanded attention, but because her actions spoke louder than words ever could. Passed, and the little girl became a woman known for wisdom beyond her years, a woman whose words carried weight because they were shaped by truth and experience. She turned her pain into lessons, and those lessons into guidance for others. When problems arose in the village, people began to seek her. When disputes happened, and her voice brought calm. When the young were confused, she showed them direction. She did not become famous because she chose kindness, resilience, and purpose again and again. Her life was not perfect. She made mistakes. She had regrets. She faced losses that left deep marks on her heart. But she never allowed those moments to define her. Instead, she used them, building a path not just for herself, but for others to follow. And so, the years continued to pass. The once unnoticed girl became the woman as one respected. The quiet observer became the storyteller. The one who struggled became the one who lifted others. Now, in her old age, she sits beneath the shade of a great tree, surrounded by children, eyes wide, hearts open, listening carefully. They know her not just as an old woman, but as a living story. A story of strength, a story of patience, a story that proves greatness does not come from loud beginnings, but from consistent. As the wind moves gently through the leaves, she continues to speak, her voice steady. Her presence is calm, knowing that her true legacy is not her fame, but the seeds she has planted in the hearts of those who listen.